What happens when you take the bones of King's Field, wrap them in the skin of Resident Evil, and throw them into a cursed Japanese labyrinth crawling with yokai? You get Labyrinth of the Demon King, a game that's equal parts PS1 nightmare and indie obsession. And today on Veteran Game, we're stepping into the darkness to see why this might be 2025's most unsettling RPG. In Labyrinth of the Demon King, you're not a chosen hero. You're a lone Ashigaru foot soldier. Your lord is dead, your army's been wiped out. And now, driven by revenge, you're diving headfirst into a demon-infested hellscape. There's no grand cutscene, no epic prophecy. Just a broken katana, a suffocating dungeon, and the faint promise of vengeance. It's a bold premise, one that embraces hopelessness and builds an entire horror RPG around it. This game oozes dread, literally. Every hallway drips with brown-gray ooze. The PS1 style textures are fuzzy, indistinct, and oppressive. And that's by design. You're meant to feel lost, to feel sick, to question every flickering shadow and muffled moan from the walls. And when the breathing piles of gore start blocking your path, that's when the game reminds you you are not in control. Combat in Labyrinth is slow, staggering, deliberate. You swing your blade like it weighs 40 pounds, your stamina drains in seconds. And if you dodge more than once without timing it right, you're wide open. At first it feels awful, but then you learn to kick. A stagger mechanic that turns desperate scrambles into tense chess-like duels. Every enemy is a threat, every fight is a mental test. This isn't Souls-like in the modern sense, it's survival horror disguised as an RPG. As you progress, you'll unlock more weapons, from hammers and spears to a rusty rifle. Each has a weight, a stamina cost, and a learning curve. You also pick up talismans with mystical powers. But don't expect magic spam. This is old-school survival, not a power fantasy. The real challenge? Knowing when to fight and when to run. Because sometimes turning and bolting is the only way you'll survive the next corner. The labyrinth is split into 4 main sections. Most of it looks the same: narrow halls, locked doors, random yokai. But the level design matters. It's disorienting on purpose. No map markers, no glowing breadcrumbs. You're forced to memorize layouts, study your surroundings, and think. And when you finally solve a puzzle or find a secret path, the dopamine hit is real. Some puzzles are classic survival horror logic. Others feel cryptic and borderline sadistic. But if you're observant, they make twisted sense. The visuals go beyond just looking retro. This game is grimier and more lo-fi than the actual PS1 era. It leans into visual noise, dithering 3 aspect ratio, minimal UI, to make you constantly second-guess what you're seeing. And the sound design, it's genius. Footsteps echo when nothing's there. Whispered growls fade in and out. The silence is louder than any soundtrack. It's the kind of design that makes you want to turn the game off. But you can't. Let's be real. Labyrinth isn't for everyone. It's brutally hard. The stamina system is borderline punishing. The combat can feel clunky. And the game loves to troll you with locked doors and lethal ambushes. Some design choices, like the collision issues or poor UI, feel more frustrating than frightening. But here's the thing, the frustration adds to the fear. It reinforces the survival horror mindset. You're not meant to feel powerful. You're meant to feel vulnerable. Labyrinth of the Demon King isn't just a nostalgia trip. It's a full-blown resurrection of survival horror's ugliest, most atmospheric roots. Yes, it's janky. Yes, it's hard, but it's also terrifying, unforgettable, and unlike anything else releasing this year. If you're a fan of King's Field, early Resident Evil, or just want to feel actual dread in a dungeon crawler again, this one's for you. Just don't expect a fair fight. This is Veteran Game, and if you deep cuts, retro horror, and brutally honest takes, hit that subscribe button. We're not scared of the dark, but you might be.